Okay, we're back with another video, and it's already complaining about FPS. Okay, today we're gonna build something a lot different to get ready for other videos. We already made a step up with the bike last video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it after this video. And welcome to OTT, Overlay Tech Trials. Like and subscribe for more videos, and let's get into it. We would have done space fires, but I actually want to build a plane. We're gonna see how close we can get to an actual aircraft in real life. Let's do it. And I ain't allowed to watch any tutorials. So whatever happens, happens. So let's start with the base, the body. Just to make sure, are we recording? Yeah. And I do have to say, I did change the taskbar again. I'll show how to do that at some point, but for now, let's build an actual functioning aircraft, where we're gonna use interesting ways to have it work. I know we don't need an engine, but it would still be nice to have one for when we connect the wheels. We're on a different map of Trailmakers, just so it's easier to film. This might be the biggest vehicle we attempt. That will be nice. There will be a co-op video with friends at some point. Stop telling me about FPS. I know. A&D, okay. I have to think. Do we need a gyro? We'll see later on. Okay. Is there no triangle pieces? There is, good. Actually, this would be way more interesting to do. Oh, stop telling me I don't want to paint it. What do you know? You kept asking me to paint it. Stop telling me to paint it. It's a good aircraft as it is. We're gonna move it one pixel back just so it's not pressed up against it. And then get that so we can work on the actual wing itself. This might be a longer video than usual, but it's also gonna be a funniest video ever. If we actually do make a good video, that is. But anyway. I actually don't think we need large wings, just for the sense that the aircraft's main concern will be turning. You're kidding, right? Lovely. Yeah, we will have to make small wheels on it, what will be annoying. But apart from that, the plane will be simplistic. We're gonna start with the wings themselves. And we might actually need a gyro. And I don't mean gyro stabilize, I mean the legit gyro for the plane. I think that's more of a tail thing that goes sharper. And for the fun it's like, I don't actually know. And that annoys me. Stop with your goddamn FPS complaining. Okay. One of those things. Let me quickly go back. That's... Settings. Is there anything that turn off fog? Cloth. Yeah. I don't care. Okay. Just automatic. Okay. Apply. Okay. Resume. I like how it stops complaining after me adjusting the settings. I actually think that we should go with flight, streamline, and start making it less curved, if that makes sense. Because after all, this is still a proper aircraft. Yeah, that fixes it up a bit. Do that. No, I could use the mirror thing, but no thank you. As well as that, we go to flight with a small. We can just put the big ones at the back. Because we do also need a working plane, first of all. So let's hope it works. Ew, it feels like it shouldn't be like that. Is there a free... Okay, good to know. There is the piece. I know I keep looking around. That's because there's background noise in real life and I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, that. Free fall. There's not much you can honestly do. Background noises are painful. Love it. There we go. There we go. I like how we haven't even got to adding engines. We're just starting with, yo, let's start with design and make sure it probably won't even fly. That's just hilarious to me. Okay, that's... Control Z. Copy that over. What the heck am I doing? I have no idea. We should probably actually make a working plane before we attempt any style. Okay, that is just abysmal. There we go. Let's just return to the old style. Looks less abysmal. And probably actually lets the plane be functional. If you love stressful and annoying moments like this, subscribe. Like, I'm not even gonna say why. Because you guys love when we wage our games. And this is one of those instances. There we go. There we go. Clean. And then instead of that, I think we go with the 6 for the next bit. Why? So we actually have enough room and I don't have to add more or less of these later. Okay. The tail's a bit different where we have to actually think. Isn't... Yeah, that's like me doing that, but I don't be too bland with it. Okay. But if we were to do it like that, the question would be, will it still work considering the size gap? Like, I ain't complaining, because it doesn't matter to me. It's more of the sense on behalf of you, like, why is it off-centered? I have no idea. Tube. Okay. They do still have the short one. But when I had it the correct way, I didn't notice it. Damn. That's great. Okay, got that. There we go. And for the curving bit at the back, with the same, am I even looking at the face cam? I have no idea. There we go. Okay, that's a design we can actually work with, because it doesn't look stupid as heck. Okay, it's got the design. If that is just... Okay. Now, just for the test, I need to put some kind of engine there and there, and then do the same thing here and here. It's only to see if it can actually fly. Oh my god, good luck. Come on, I know you can do it. Where's the big aircraft carrier? Okay. So it will work. Okay, good enough. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Because the problem with every aircraft is usually the turnability. But if we can work on that design first, it will be a lot easier. Damn, this video has almost been 13 minutes. I hate those blocks so much. Why can't they just give you an opposite rotation? There we go. Do that. Copy it. I'm gonna show you why we did that later. Are you kidding me? Okay. That will make sense later. For the jets, is it as simple as going to... Where is it? Movement? And going for things like dragon jets? Or would it work if we did things like that under the wing? Because if that works, do you know how funny it would be just to do that? That. Oh my god. Like, you know what I mean? It would look good, and it would let the plane keep its originality. And then do the exact same thing here. I have to hope it even takes off. Okay, works. But does it fly is the question. No way. No, it's that. If it's that... Yeah, it does spiral though. It has a low speed, but we can always fix that later. We're doing the exact same thing here. That's not even me trying to be funny, it's me trying to make it look good. And use a part I've never actually bothered with. I might have to actually do that. Streamline. Okay. And then have a... Yeah, works with me. Okay. Does that fly? Whoa. Okay. Remember this slot we left at the back? That's actually for balance system. So it doesn't flip sideways. But all the goddamn steering hinges. And that is P, because P, Q and P, okay, copy. And then go into fly. By the way, you guys will be able to build this yourself, since I'm actually building it how I would build it, if that makes any sense. There might be a part 2, because I don't want to make this an hour long. So if this works how I think it works, this will be part 1. If not, we're gonna have to quickly add stuff to prepare for part 2. Okay, instant problem. They don't do what they're supposed to. Speed can go up to a 2 on both, because the quicker it has that, the quicker we fly. Turn. Oh, that's just me crashing at this point. Let me spawn it there. You do have to get to the end of the runway, but that's my fault for not building it fully. It doesn't have the strength to pull up, I just realized. Let's quickly help the plane with that. Is there any more parts we can necessarily chop off to let this beast of a being perform? Actually, there is one thing we can do. How is that not connected? Oh, that's why. Technically speaking, we could do something like that to fit more engines in. But that's not what we're here to do. I'm curious if adding one of these in would help. Like here, get like a space thruster in somewhere. Or just in general, get one of these on it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Because it won't stick out too much, and I can do that 3 times here, and then okay. Just so we're not here forever. Okay, no, too much back thrust. We could do the exact same thing here. Get like a... yeah, 3x3 works. Because it is the front, we can also fit too many. Okay, if this works, that would be... I jumped, it kicked me out of the vehicle. Whoa, okay. Okay. Oh, okay, it somewhat works. Okay, I'm happy with that. We're gonna add weapons and upgrade the jet late next video. And add actual landing gear and that. BEE2. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.